She said she'd never leave. She looked you in the eyes and swore you were her everything. And then she disappeared. No warning, no explanation. She just erased you from her life, like deleting a message from her phone. And you sat there, staring at the ceiling, thinking, what's wrong with me? What did I do? When did forever turn into never again? She laughed in your arms, she cried on your shoulder, she called you home, and then made someone else hers. The worst part isn't even the betrayal, it's the emptiness that comes after. When there are no more words, no more faith, and no more you. Because they broke you at the place where you were the most real. You opened up. You gave your heart, your time, your trust, your future. And she took it and threw it away. She ripped the most sacred parts from you and walked off, never even looked back. And now you're here, sitting in silence, scrolling through your feed, seeing her smile, a new life, new pictures, a new him. And it feels like you never even existed. And you stay quiet because who would understand? Your friends? They'll just say, let her go. Your family? They'll never understand how deep it hurts. But I know. I'm here because I've been there, and I'll tell you the truth. She didn't destroy you. She gave birth to you. You don't even know who you are yet, because the real you is born from the ashes. And this pain, brother, it's not punishment, it's fire. The fire that burns the weak and raises the strong. If you're watching this right now, you're still alive, and that means it's not the end. Pain isn't just a physical feeling. It's a void that fills you from the inside. It pulls you down into the darkest corners of your soul, and it feels like there's no way out. We start doubting everything, yourself, people, the world that once seemed so simple. You ask yourself, why me? Why her? Why does it hurt so much? You remember every little thing, the first kiss, the laughter, the promises, the touches, and then suddenly, silence. Betrayal that tore through your life like a fault line. When the person you love betrays you, it's like having a part of you ripped out, a part that was the most honest, the most open, and all that's left is emptiness. You search for answers in her words, in her eyes, but all you find is absence, the same emptiness you now feel inside. The most painful part isn't even what she did, it's what died with it, trust. You no longer trust yourself, you no longer trust others. Every "I'm okay" sounds like a lie. Every promise feels like an empty echo. And over time, even the will to live starts fading. Everything loses meaning. Even breathing feels heavy when your soul is full of darkness. But here's what matters most. This pain is your power. Because it shows you were able to love, that you were alive, and that you still have the power to rise. You know what's truly terrifying? Not the betrayal, but accepting the betrayal as the end. But this is just the beginning of your new life, the beginning of your new self. The next step isn't forgetting, it's learning to forgive. Not for her, for you. Because forgiveness isn't weakness, it's strength. The kind of strength that breaks the chains of the past and finally lets you move forward. When it feels like everything is lost, that's when the most important part begins. Your path back to yourself. A rebirth rising from the ashes. This pain is not the end. It's the beginning. The beginning of you becoming stronger than you've ever been. You will learn to trust again, but this time, not others, yourself. You will protect yourself. You will value your own self more than anyone else ever could. And even when it feels like you have nothing left, you'll find strength inside, in the small things you used to ignore. The first step is always the hardest. To stand up, to look in the mirror, and say to yourself, I'm alive. I'm not broken. You begin to build a new life. Not for her, not for anyone, for yourself, for your own freedom. And this life will be different. No more lies, no more betrayal, only love. But first, love for yourself. And above all, respect. You are not a victim, you are a warrior. The one who survived betrayal and came back stronger. And this is only the beginning. You can sit there and regret, you can stay silent and suffer. But you know what? Life won't wait, it keeps moving whether you're hurting or not. True strength isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up, every time. Every step forward is a small victory. Every morning you rise, that's your triumph. Don't wait for the pain to go away. Don't expect it to vanish overnight. Learn to live with it. Turn it into fuel. Find a purpose, even a small one. Even if it feels meaningless right now, step by step, day by day. Remember this, the darkest night comes before the sunrise, and your sunrise is coming. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are a warrior, someone who chose to live. Your story isn't over. It's only just beginning. And your pain, that fire inside you, it's not there to destroy you. It's there to forge you. Stand up, move, fight, not for someone else, not for the past, but for yourself, for your future, because you are stronger than you think. And within you is the power to change everything. This is your time.